So what do you think happens to organized labor? Labor was already under the attack from, I would say, everybody, even people in the Democratic Party, even here in New York City and New York State, believe that labor has too much. And I don't think we have too much. It's like a child who's saved for a crisis. You have just enough to get by.
Well, I speak about labor the way I speak about being a liberal. People say, Serrano, you're one of the most liberal members of Congress. You and Maxine Waters and Barbara Lee, and how can you be so liberal? I say, well, when I started out, and I don't think things have changed, liberal meant that you were pro-working class, that you were pro those who had little in society, that you were pro strengthening those who were in school, that you were pro senior citizens. So if that's what being a liberal still is, then I'm proud to be a liberal. And labor, to me, has one of those great missions in life. Labor defends the working class. Without labor, the working class would be badgered all over the place and beaten up. And people say, well, times have changed. No. When you see members of Congress saying we should not pass another unemployment insurance bill, for unemployment benefits,
yes.
Well, how can you tell me that if there were no labor unions, you would react differently? On the contrary, it's labor unions that have kept us at least giving a decent wage and life for so many of our workers. One last point on that, where the contradiction comes in. Republicans like to brag to the world, and rightfully so, that we respect our workers, that we have a working class here who is respected and can join the middle class and work well. Well, how do you think those accomplishments happen? You think without labor, organized labor, you could have all of that? No, you need somebody to keep asking for it. So I think that what you're going to begin to see is rollback or attempts at rollback, because labor is not seen as a friend, and labor is always under attack. So just about every issue you can think of that you've won in the past may be on the table again if they have their way.